All right, guys, are you ready for, actually this time it's my own version of the apple pie dump cake on TikTok, okay? So super simple. Again, I'm always looking for like the simplest things. So the apple pie TikTok version just has the cake mix, it has butter, and it has apple pie filling. But y'all, I love myself some caramel and anything like caramel apple. So yes, I decided we're going to add some caramels, okay? Let me just tell you, so I was at Fry's, I was gonna pick up the apple pie filling. This was literally, I think it was like $4 at Fry's, I'm sorry, at Safeway, and I got it for $1.98 at Walmart because Dollar Tree was out. So definitely shop around where you're gonna get stuff. This says no sugar added, so we're just gonna add, you know, a little bit of sugar ourselves to it. But let's get started. So the first thing we have to do, well, first you're supposed to cut up caramels, but I can tell you right now, my life hates, and my hands, because they hurt so bad, hates cutting up caramels. So this is literally how I do caramels every time we have something, unless like it has to look pretty, but this does not have to look pretty. So I would so much rather just chop it up with my hands. So I did put one full bag. I did just put this over here to show you all that I picked these up. Again, I could not find these anywhere except for Walmart. So I did pick up one whole bag. That is 11 ounces. So we're gonna do 11 ounces of that. And again, I am just kind of, I guess not slicing these. I tried to use a knife. I do every time and I never make it through because it's so hard. Like I would just rather I wash my hands first of all, because I'm sure I'm gonna hear that's so gross, but it's not. And I washed my hands and I washed everything before that. And then I did buy just a 4-pack of the stick butter, and I did get this one at Safeway. It was, I think, $2, and it's just the Blue Bonnet. I seriously cannot, two things. One, believe how much even sliced like cubed butter is, and second, how like rare it is to find now. Like that's insane. I remember when I was younger, because my mom always bakes from scratch, that it was not rare to find. Like my mom always had it. So we're gonna push this to the side. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our apple pie filling and we're gonna open it. These people knew I was coming, so they very nicely gave me the can that I can just rip off the top. Oh, and yeah, I am home, just in case. So then I like to go through on this caramel apple pie and kind of like crush my apples. Oh, you can't even see my bowl. That's funny. Hold on. So I am not good at putting my camera this way. Let's move this to the side. We don't need it right now. This is Cooking with Amy the disaster way, because almost every time I do a video, I end up like burning something. I don't know, something ends up happening. So we are just going to go in here, like I said, and we're just gonna chop them up. Yes, because that looks amazing. I did opt to do 2, so I do have a second apple. You can literally change this up so much. But I might do a second one, just depends when we put it in the pan. I have my oven set at 350 right now. So I do not have a TikTok, but my husband has been addicted, or one of his friends at work, I'm not sure, to TikTok. And so they are constantly finding recipes, and then we make them, because I love when other people find recipes, because then they go to their house and they have to cook them. So let me get my sugar, because I forgot that. I'm back. So I am just going to put in, I don't even know. We're just gonna put in some sugar. I mean, let's be honest, this is not like, I don't know. I have no idea. Whoop, you guys are gonna be like, that's a lot. Probably is. But let's do that. And then, I don't know, when my mom does apple pies, ooh, little goes a long way, Amy. She puts in nutmeg and cinnamon. So oh goodness. Woo, so that's how my mom cooks, just throwing stuff in, and I'm sure a lot of other people. I need to remember that I am not that good, and I need to measure. So here is our apple pie mixture. Again, the reason I put sugar in, this was no sugar added, which is fine, but I did want a little extra sugar. If I'm gonna have dessert, guys, I'm gonna have dessert. So I have this pan. I'm not like a big name brand buyer on dishes and stuff, but you all. I got these for our wedding present a couple years ago, and these are the Rachel Ray pans. Love them. Absolutely amazing. I love them. So I already sprayed my pan down. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to add our apples. But see, look at how little that looks. I think we're gonna do a second one. So again, the regular recipe itself does call for only 1 can, but I mean, that doesn't even hardly look like any. I don't know. Like, maybe I read it wrong and it's supposed to be a smaller pan, but I would rather just add more food to it than, sorry, now I have to make that whole concoction again, but I would just rather more goodies to it than make the pan size smaller. So I am just, again, opening a can of apples, putting them in my bowl. We're gonna try to add a little bit less cinnamon this time. Maybe they'll counter, maybe like mixing them both together will help us. There is some nutmeg, whoa, nutmeg again, got away from me. Then I have to go back in here, grab my sugar. I know you guys can't see it, but guys, you saw the first one. I'm doing the same thing, eye and everything. Yeah, there we, ooh, that was a little more sugar that time, guys. So I'm just going to stir it up again and chop up these little apples. Maybe it was supposed to be a smaller pan, so I do not have TikTok. So I have to rely on what my husband says, or we have to rely on watching the video 10 million times as we're walking down the aisle of the grocery store. I should get TikTok, but I have enough addictions on my phone. I feel like I would really just be there all the time again. So, and my husband is going to help me with this, but he had to run to the store, so it's just me, guys. All right, so here is our second thing of apple pie. Again, this is just the Great Value brand. I got it for $1.98 at Walmart, and it is 20 ounces. Ooh, good thing I looked at that one. I was like, maybe I should have made sure that that also said no sugar added. Woo, this would have been a sweet little treat, guys. All right, so you put that in. There is our apples, okay? We put in 1 thing of the yellow cake mix. I did get this, again, I went to Safeway. It was $2, I think it was like almost $3 at Safeway. And this, I was like, no, I will find it cheaper. So I did get this for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So it is the yellow. I have to tell you, yellow and butter are my absolute favorite. I love them. They're my favorite because they have so much butter and I love butter. So this is just 15.25 ounces. And that's why it's called a dump cake, because you just dump it all in here. But so normally you wouldn't have to use a bowl, but because I wanted them chopped up and stuff, I used a bowl. But a dump cake requires usually no bowl. Ooh. Oh, guys, we're a hot mess. All right. So now we are going to add our butter. Here we go.
Found someone on the way back.
Okay, and here's our butter. Hey, Pops.
Oh, baby.
All right, and then there we go. All of our deliciousness is going on top. Looks good. And to the oven it goes. Okay, so we have it in here. I have the timer set on 350 for 45 minutes. The butter is already melting, the caramels are melting, and I know you all saw that I got 2 containers. So if I look at this and it does not seem like there's enough caramel because I did put 2 things of apple, I'll put my other thing of caramel, but they're already starting to melt and it looks delicious. So I'm gonna leave it in here for 45 minutes. You'll have to get the full effect of the sound and the look of the sizzling. So good. Okay, guys, so here is what it looks like afterwards. I mean, so, okay, I'm not gonna lie. It is the next day. I made this last night and I wasn't able to finish the video because we had company. But my father-in-law ate this, my husband ate this, and I ate this, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. I'm gonna take a bite right now. It is so good. If you're gonna make it, I would definitely suggest adding the cinnamon and the cumin like I did, because it definitely made a huge difference in the taste. It didn't just taste like canned apple pie. And be very careful, because let me just tell you, let me see, where is this caramel right here? Oh yeah, that gets hard fast and you will be digging it out of your teeth. But my father-in-law have decided
and I have decided that next time we are putting some vanilla bean ice cream on top of this, and it is going to be amazing. But this is the end result. We ate it without ice cream last night, and it was delicious. So this is it, guys, and it is so good. So I hope that you guys try it and let me know if you do.